Today, I'm going to talk about some ancient traditions that are supported with modern research for helping people manage alcohol cravings. So, here's a look at some of the natural remedies that I suggest. Now, the first one is acupuncture. And many of us know that acupuncture is good for pain, but acupuncture has been used since the 1970s in China and the United States to reduce cravings due to alcohol, cigarettes, and recreational drugs. Now, we're talking about acupuncture, which comes out of the traditional Chinese medicine tradition. Another example of that is kudzu root. Now, in doing the clinic for 15 or 20 years, I've had a number of people who've tried kudzu, probably about 5 or 6, and I would say about half of them said that kudzu root curbed my alcohol cravings, and the other said that it had no effect. But the next one I want to talk about, I've had extraordinary success with, and that's 5-hydroxytryptophan. It's called 5-HTP. And 5-HTP is used for depression, and it also is very good for cravings as well as anxiety. So you can use tryptophan before bed to help you sleep. You can use tryptophan during the day for anxiety, and you can use tryptophan before, when you have the urge to use a substance, but you want to be a good person, want to try to avoid that toxic substance. Another one besides 5-HTP is L-glutamine. And I've had one of my colleagues is a practitioner who uses a lot of amino acids, and L-glutamine is an amino acid. Now, he uses capsules, 500 milligram capsules of glutamine, and he finds that reduces sugar and alcohol cravings. I found that half a teaspoon or teaspoon is stirred into water is a better dosage for cravings and for alcohol or sugar cravings. Now, in some of the treatment centers, they actually recommend B vitamins because alcohol can really deplete our B vitamins. So B vitamins are essential to help with mood and well-being. They can also reduce cravings themselves. So I do recommend B vitamins as part of the alcohol craving program, reducing alcohol craving program. And then the last one I want to talk about is passion flower. Passion flower was used in Lincoln Hospital, one of the addiction centers in the United States where they use acupuncture. And many people find that passion flower reduces anxiety and symptoms of withdrawal. And now I'm going to talk about some non-foods that you use for helping with alcohol cravings. And perhaps the most important is exercise. And so we had a retired lawyer in our practice, and he had a terrible drinking program. And in addition to using herbs and acupuncture, he also, and a 12-step program, he also found that it was essential to go to the gym for an hour or two a day to work out. And many of my clients that try to get off alcohol or are successful at getting off alcohol have a very robust exercise program. So I do recommend that. And then another client we had in the clinic was addicted to alcohol and cocaine. And he also went through acupuncture, herbs, and 12-step program. And one of the things he did was keep himself away for triggering situations. So he had to move to California, away from the East Coast, because he just didn't want to be reminded of all the people that he used to use drugs with. So anyway, it took him 5 to 10 years before he felt comfortable going into a bar or a place where alcohol was served or where people were using recreational drugs. So after 5 or 10 years, he started going to parties. And I said, well, how do you do it? How do you counter your cravings when you're around all these people using? And he said, I just try to focus on being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Isn't that great wisdom? Trying to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I think that's wonderful. So I'd like to end on perhaps the most important tip in terms of alcohol cravings. Alcohol is so dehydrating. And so that if we've been drinking for a number of years, we need probably more than 64 ounces a day. So I believe everybody needs 64 ounces a day of water. But if you use any alcohol, you probably need to increase that 64 ounces. And you can use water in the form of a filtered water. You can use water with a little lemon or lime or cucumber, or you could also use caffeine-free herbal teas. Whatever you do, hydrate, hydrate, and rehydrate. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. This would really help us grow our channel. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.